As the November 5th election day nears, your candidates for vice president took to the debate floor just last night. And in what many consider a surprising turn of events, it was rather calm on the debate floor. And it was supposed to be a little bit feisty. We actually have Scripps News Deputy Political Director Joe St. George making his return to GMA this morning with an explanation of those key points and what was expected and turned out to be a little bit unusual.
Yeah, good morning to you. I think you set it up perfectly there, right? What did I say about 24 hours ago when I was preparing to cover the debate? I said, this is going to be a feisty debate, aggressive debate. These candidates have both attacked each other on the campaign trail. Surely that will happen in a New York City studio. If we were expecting attack dogs last night, we got golden retrievers. Nothing wrong with golden retrievers. America loves golden retrievers. I have a golden retriever. It just didn't live up to that billing as being gloves off, duking it out on the debate stage. If you had to ask me who won the debate, a number of focus groups post-debate showed Senator Vance edging out Governor Walz by a small margin. Perhaps it was because, especially early on in the debate, Senator Vance came off a bit crisper, a bit sharper, maybe a bit more vice presidential, if you will. Perhaps that's reflective of the fact that Governor Walz hasn't done a ton of media since becoming the vice presidential nominee. I'm not suggesting that he was rusty, but just look at the sheer number of interviews that Senator Vance has done since becoming the nominee compared to Walz, and it's night and day. Governor Walz did land some punches towards the end of the debate. He asked Vance about 2020, who won. A lot of Democrats said that was the moment of the night for Walz because Vance didn't answer the question. He kind of said, we got to focus on the future. If Walz had a low point of the night, it was when he was asked about where was he in the late 1980s? Was he really in Hong Kong during the Tiananmen Square protests as he had previously claimed? Walz basically said that he had misspoke. So will this dramatically reshape the race? I don't think so. And this is a Trump versus Harris matchup. Nothing in last night's debate dramatically changed the fundamentals that this is going to be a very close race on Election Day.